Okay, guys, so welcome. You are in the right place. If you wanted to come to the Visibility and Impact Master Class, you're here today because you probably realize there's more that you could do. And really, I think what we don't realize is we're sort of stuck in a place, and I like to call that place professional slavery. And I say that because we've sort of been conditioned to use our skills in a very narrow way, kind of playing it safe, afraid to take risks. We settle into our careers that sometimes no longer serve us, and sometimes we burn out and we never really explore our capabilities, right? And to me, that's the sense of we want to keep you in a position, okay? But I think the truth is that we are just capable of so much more. You guys have the credentials, you have the experience, and now we're gonna figure out how to get the coins to back it up. I'm here to just show you how to leverage your expertise for visibility, impact, opportunity as well, right? And my approach is not to just talk to you, right? I set this up where you really get to hear some great ideas, but you also get to hold the mirror up to yourself to see what you are capable of, right? You guys become the most powerful, I think, when you know what you have and you know the skills, all your strengths, all your gifts, all of those things, and what to do with it, okay? So I'm going to share my gift to you, which is going to be a workbook that you can follow along with. And it is a Google Doc, and you can actually write in it. It should prompt you. Let me just make sure the link is open to make a copy. So otherwise, I'm going to walk you guys through a few things, but most importantly, if you stick around and you stick through it, you really get to leave with your own prescription for action, just like, like when you're prescribed something for real, because, you're not doing well and you have instructions on when to take it to solve the problem. That's what this is, but it's going to be up to you how much you do and when you do it, right? But if you follow the instructions, usually things work out better for you. And I think what you get from this experience will be something that you'll be able to do. So welcome again to today's class, A Prescription for Visibility and Impact. I'm really excited to spend a couple minutes with you guys and helping you get clear on what is possible for you with your expertise. And we're going to touch on a couple things, mindset, messaging, visibility, and a few tips for impact, because I know you are here because you're called to do more, but probably tired of just like the figuring out and the how, okay? All right, so good to see the social worker. Shout out to y'all. I'm also a social worker, psychotherapist, speaker, coach, author, woman of God. And I started my career, usual stuff that we all do, 9 to 5, good job. And I did that for about over 10 years, mostly to secure my pension. But there was a moment where I felt like I couldn't be as creative, right? Where I was always kind of stressed out and it was hard to get out of the car and really just kind of walk into the building. I think for me, that's when I knew like, okay, this might not be it for me anymore. And I remember clearly telling somebody when they asked me while I was leaving, and I said to them, because it feels like my soul is slowly dying here every day, right? I love the place, but I think I outgrew my assignment and I needed to do something different. So fast forward to now, and I have my practice. I'm running a 6-figure practice here in New York. I host retreats. We just got back from Bali. I consult, I build memberships, and so much more. And one of my memberships I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. And it's just what I love to do. And I think this class is set up to help you see what else is possible for you. I actually set this class up before I realized that I'm actually celebrating 5 years as an entrepreneur, 5 years doing the private practice thing, which is pretty awesome because not all businesses make it to 5 years. So I'm happy to be in this position where I can just talk to you a little bit about it, but in a way that you get to walk away and think about what else you could do for yourself. For me, getting here meant like leveraging all the things that I know, and it's really opened up a lot of doors for me. And my goal for you today is to really see all the doors that you guys can also open up for yourselves too, okay? Before we look at the how, I want to ask you, okay, are you ready for your next level? Right? Are you ready to move from where you are now to your next level? And you could drop a yes or a no for me. If you feel like you're ready to move to your next level, put a yes. If you're like, no, I'm fine where I am. Okay. Leave it as no. Where are you? If it was a no, I might have to kick you out of class. gosh, I see one. Yes, that's it. Some of y'all use your inside voices to answer the question. Okay. Well, let me ask you, how do you know that you're ready? Right. How do you know that you're ready for a change? How do you know that you're ready for the next level? And you could think about it in terms of even like why you came here today, right? And if you have that answer, you could drop it for me in the chat, right? Maybe you felt a little bit burnt out. Maybe you just know there's more for you to do. Maybe you feel called for something bigger, or maybe you want to get out of that like traditional path, but you just don't know how. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to create like some sustainable things for you, but it gets really frustrating, right? What is it for you? Or I finally got my yeses, yes. I'm tired of working hard for someone else. Ain't that the truth? Even though I will say there's a balance, you know, sometimes we do have to work for other people, y'all. Just depends what you're doing. Some jobs are good jobs. Okay. Beautiful. Yep. So you're kind of tired, right? We want to do something else. We want to try to do some different things. For me, I was operating below my capacity and I really had no desire for like the upper admin roles that people kind of go for. I did admin for a little while and I was like, just that wasn't it either. I think it felt like smaller and smaller for me. And then especially after I'd hit the mark that I needed for my pension, it was like, you know, I'm kind of okay. So there was no need for it. I see some other things here to get out of your comfort zone. Yes. To be more confident. Yes. No more self-sabotage. Yes. And all of the above is really required to grow, right? So beautiful, beautiful shares so far. So your next big opportunity, what could it look like? So I'm curious, what are you thinking about doing? Nonprofit, that's cool. Private practice, that's cool. Ooh, I love it. Youth center. Ooh, coaching and consulting. Mm. Coaching and consulting practice, traveling, yeah, and then teach. Okay. I'm excited because you guys are already dreamers. Pretty dope. All right, and we're gonna keep turning the mirror on you guys, right? And just for a moment, so in your workbooks, I'm gonna ask you to take a couple minutes and spend on these questions here, right? I wanna know where you are in your journey, right? What vision or big picture do you see for your work in the world when you think about the things that you wanna do, right? I wanna know what that vision is. Is it elevating to a coach? Is it retiring? Is it supporting other women, youth, right? Is it speaking more, getting into different offers and products, right? This is going to be page 2 and 3 in your workbook. I want you to take a couple minutes there. What is your next level? So write it down.